Malaysia's mass rapid transit stations are going to get gamified this November. Introducing the Hype Train, the first ever video game event that takes place in the Klang Valley's awesome MRT stations. This November, you get a chance to play the best and latest video games for free at select MRT stations. You'll also stand a chance to win amazing prizes. How? By collecting points from each gaming kiosk all across the MRT line and designated routes. Pre-registrations for the Hype Train will also commence in the next few days, rewarding early birds with a significant advantage compared to walk-in sign-ins. Hype Train! Don't miss out on Malaysia's first ever video game and public transport Wombo Combo experience. Greetings and salutations, this is Mr. Toffee here with another This Week in PC Gaming recap. The Kakuchopurei show that summarizes all the crazy and wild PC gaming news for the week. Right now we're on the week of the 19th November, so let's get right to it. The 65th Annual Grammy Awards will be held in February 2023, and it will be debuting a new video game category called the Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Other Interactive Media. Here are the PC gaming nominees. Aliens Fireteam Elite, composed by Austin Wintory. Assassin's Creed Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok, composed by Stephanie Economou. Call of Duty Vanguard, composed by Bear McCreary. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, composed by Richard Jacques. And Old World, composed by Christopher Tin. These are great picks, though we wonder about the exclusions of RPGs like the Live Alive remake and Xenoblade 3, which runs well on 4K. Hopefully, if the category is well received, we'll see those games in the next Grammy Awards. The Embracer Group-owned game developer Crystal Dynamics is hard at work with numerous projects, like a new Tomb Raider and Guardians of the Galaxy game. But it's also co-developing the next Perfect Dark entry alongside Xbox. According to the game's developer CEO, Phil Rogers, the development of the Perfect Dark reboot is going extremely well when giving an update on the project during an Embracer Group earnings call this week. Apart from those games, Crystal Dynamics also shared that they have received an overwhelming response to a recent Legacy of Kain series survey, which is meant to gauge interest in the potential revival.
Victus!
On the flip side of the Embracer Group news, due to the crappy reception of Saints Row 2022 and low expected sales, developer Volition will be lumped under Gearbox Entertainment. According to the press release about this, Volition will transition to become part of Gearbox, which has all the tools, including an experienced management team in the US, to create future success at Volition. Yeah, Volition is pretty much going to be the support studio for Gearbox, no doubt. Quite a fate to be resigned to, given how Volition is known for breaking the mold with past Saints Row titles and the Red Faction series. Battlefield 2042 Season 3 is a thing, according to EA. It will be available on 23rd November, and with a boatload of new content such as a new map, specialists, weapons, vehicle, and more, as well as the addition of 100 new tiers of Battle Pass content. All core gameplay affecting content will be available to all players as part of the free tier track in Battlefield 2042's Battle Pass. Additional cosmetic items are earnable through a premium version of the Battle Pass. Also, the base Battlefield 2042 game will be free in December for a limited time. The Monster Hunter Rise train ain't stopping anytime soon, and Capcom is unloading more beasts for players to murder this November. The Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion titled Update 3 will be out on 24th November for PC, according to a new Capcom video. New monsters in the update include Chaotic Gore Magala, Risen Teostra, and Risen Kushala Daora. Man, these names are a mouthful. On a recent Twitter post, Bethesda and id Software have stated that it's ready to counter the recent allegations brought forth by Doom composer Mick Gordon. The company has issued a strongly worded statement on its Twitter feed. This is in response to Mick Gordon's 14,000-word statement where the latter exercised his right to defend himself against id Software director Marty Stratton's 2020 Reddit statement that blamed him for the Doom Eternal soundtrack's poor quality. The words one-sided and unjust account and distortion of the truth are included in the link. Go check it out for yourself to see how far the whole situation has gone. Here are the PC games you can play this week. But first, let's recap some titles we missed out due to our crazy schedule. Sonic Frontiers is a 3D speed-savvy platformer starring Sega's famous mascot, this time in an open-world action setting. It's a bold new step, though not without some issues. But hey, it's a great move forward for the mascot who gets a ton of shit from fans and detractors from past titles. Sonic Frontiers is a speedy smashing sensation, and as a bonus, it's a good first-time experience for many gamers who have never played a Sonic game. We should also talk about the PC version of Uncharted Legacy Collection, which features Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy in one grab-bag Steam PC package. Uncharted 4 is the epic action-adventure send-off to Nathan Drake's grave-robbing adventures. If you love the PC versions of Uncharted Parts 1 to 3, you'll definitely love Part 4. The Lost Legacy stars Chloe and Nadine Ross as they go from enemies to unlikely partners in their own Uncharted adventure, now with an open world-ish setting that paves the way for future Sony PlayStation games using the same template. At the very least, the PC versions of these games are given lots of care and love. Which is more than I can say about how The Last of Us Part 2 deals with its plot and characters. I mean, scratch that. Let's talk about games that are out and new this week. Ruby Arrowfell is Baby's first 2D search action game featuring anime characters made by Rooster Teeth. You can switch between the titular Huntress group, Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang, who each have their own magical skills called semblances like air dashes and Naruto shadow clones. It's not the most complex or challenging game. You can complete it in an afternoon and it has some repetition to it. But it's definitely the more noteworthy licensed anime game out there to play this week. Somerville is an adventure game in the veins of Limbo and Inside, but with a lot more color, a lot more sci-fi and alien shenanigans, and a family to look out for. It may have some graphical jank, but it's still a noteworthy adventure game with off-kilter segments, lovely vistas and visuals, and a moody atmospheric soundtrack. Goat Simulator 3 is an open-world action-adventure game where you play an immortal goat wreaking havoc in a county. You can jump, grind on rails, drive cars, and shoot eye lasers with the right equipment. In a sea filled with serious AAA or so experiences featuring X-Street gods and rats, I'd recommend Goat Simulator 3 if you need a goofy laugh playing as a goat in an open-world setting filled with secrets, goofy quests, and Easter eggs. Lastly, we have Pentiment, a new adventure title from Xbox and Obsidian Entertainment. It's set in 16th century Bavaria, and you play an artist who is tasked with solving a bunch of murder mysteries, leading to an underlying conspiracy. We reviewed the game highly for its art style, its branching plot lines and story threads, and a nice change of pace from Obsidian's more heavy work. We wholeheartedly recommend this one. And that is it for this week's PC Gaming Recap, where we bring you the best news and game picks for the Master Race platform, be it desktops or laptops. If you like more videos like this one, do subscribe to our YouTube page and smash that notification button like you would those 16th century Bavaria cases where you accuse the wrong person for the crime. We post new content every week. Bye for now, and keep your gaming real. Real PC! Oh yeah!